What's going on, YouTube? Back again with another fragrance review. It's your boy Uncommon Scentz. Been gone for a minute, but I definitely have some fragrances I don't think many people are out there reviewing. So that's always good to make sure we got a level of exclusivity, because yeah, my name is Uncommon Scentz. So I definitely want to bring you guys some things that are not as common and or mainstream. Usually, what I'll do is try to come up with fragrance reviews that a lot of people aren't covering but are out there that smell great. So in my experience, I'm trying to bring you some things that a lot of people aren't reviewing, and of course I'll have some similarities and I'll have some things that some of the other fragrance reviewers are going to have, some of the more popular scents from the more popular fragrance houses, etc. But these here are what I want to bring to you and just give you guys a little bit of what I got. So first and foremost, this fragrance reminds me of good times. And I really feel like this fragrance is overlooked. I don't hear much about it, but that's why I'm here, to bring you guys some great stuff at a decent price. So, first and foremost, let's just get right into it. It is Clean Men. Now, to my knowledge, they went through a few rebrandings. This fragrance debuted in 2003, so it's been around for a little bit, and I don't know if you can tell, this one's empty. I very much like it. One thing though is it's hard to find this in bigger than a 1 ounce size, so that off the bat makes it, I don't know if that makes it exclusive or what. But in my experience, when I originally smelled it, me and my sister would go to the streets of Woodfield Mall out in the suburbs, and me, her, and her fiance at the time would go to Sephora so she could pick up her items: Christian Dior eyeliner and her Urban Decay cosmetics that she really digs. So she has great taste, and actually she's the one who got me this for Christmas. So shout out to my sister. She definitely supplies me with some great scents, and she keeps it interesting. So I have a few more fragrances that she bought me for Christmas that I'll be reviewing. This is one of them. There's another one to come, and there are probably like 4 more to come. So I definitely got some more reviews in store. But yeah, we would go in Sephora, hit up all the fragrances. I've been at this for a long time. I just started reviewing it, but I've been on my scent, fashion, styling game for a very long time. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm gonna do a little shameless plug. All this stuff up here I've designed, sewn. These are all my patterns across the wall. I'm doing this all myself, man, and I want to share that with you guys. I'm designing for men of size, so I just understand the struggles that we have as either taller, thicker gentlemen, shorter, thicker gentlemen, shorter, thinner men, taller, thinner men. We cannot necessarily just run to the store, grab some off the rack, and we're good to go. It doesn't work like that. If we do, it'll be very bland, or it'll be ill-fitting. Like, it'll be big enough for the body but short on the arm. So I got some good things coming up for us, so I want you guys to check that out. But let's stay focused. So Clean Men, it debuted in 2003, is distributed by Fusion Brands of America by Cosmetic Essence. I thought a long time ago it was distributed by another company, and that may be the case. I wore this one, the last time I wore it was probably a couple of months ago, but from when I remember doing the review from this one, when I really sat down, spec'd out everything, I wore it. It was kind of cool outside. So November 1st is when I wore it. Now, the fragrance category for this one is aromatics, and the top notes are lavender, blood grapefruit, and raspberry. So our mid notes are going to be lime, clove, and incense. Our base notes are going to be patchouli and musk. So even given that whole breakdown, what I smell in that whole cloud of scent is, to really be honest with you, a shower freshness. So I'm gonna go along the lines of saying that's that lime and incense that's kind of hanging in there. So I sprayed a little bit on the kind of like the pit of my elbow on the backside, and so yeah. So I don't really detect a lot of those notes that are mentioned in the breakdown, but that's totally fine. it's some of that in there, and I know what I distinctly smell. So I'm kind of giving up the secret here. I've had to recop this one because, yeah, I like it enough where got to keep it around. So let me just give it another blast. Now let's get into packaging and sprayer and all of that. Packaging is pretty minimalist, simple, clean, like the name. It really honestly looks like kind of like an oversized nail polish bottle. And yeah, I mean, that's cool. I'm not really tripping on that. I keep the box, keep everything pristine. It is what it is. I'm not supremely impressed by the packaging, bottle, whatever. But what I really do like is the scent. The scent is so clean and fresh. It just smells so good, and it smells really good on me. So I really dig that. So my experience with it, I wore it to a SoFi concert on the north side, and probably about 6 p.m. I sprayed it on 6 p.m. 5 sprays, 2, 1 across the back of the neck, because I want that sillage to really, you know, be around in my scent cloud, and I really enjoy this fragrance on me. So I really like the way this fragrance smells on my skin. But to make this one last a little bit longer, I took a little detour. I primed it with a moisturizer with a similar base. So I got it from Bath and Body Works. It's called Happy Vibes, something like that. So I primed it with that first after I freshly got out the shower, moisturized, and then once I settled down a little bit, 5 sprays of this. So my P's with this one, first piece, performance. So it lasted about 3 hours on me before it really dying down or sitting really close to the skin to be a skin scent. So I'm going to rate it a 7 for the first P of performance. Now, projection. The projection, I'm going to rate it a 7 for projection. It has a moderate scent cloud, maybe a foot. It's one of those close encounter fragrances which would be good for a date, and that's actually what I wore it on. We went to a SoFi concert, and SoFi concerts are really intimate. They're either going to be at somebody's house, at a restaurant, at a concert hall, but it's really a small, intimate place for you to just really enjoy the music and also bond with other individuals and learn about the creatives in your neighborhood. So the third P, which is play, I got 1 compliment. Not bad, you know. I don't necessarily wear this one for compliments. I like how it smells on me, so I really enjoy the experience of wearing this one and how it makes me feel, smell, look, etc. So I paired it with a Rasta look. So red, yellow, and green army jacket, paracord. I look like a little buffalo soldier, but I'll show you guys a link to or how I style my look, and then wore this cologne with it. So the fourth P, price. In my experience, when this first came out, it was pricey. I think it was like $50 for 1 ounce. And to me, that's just really expensive. But now, since it's had some time to chill out a little bit, a lot of people probably aren't checking for it as much. I think I got it from Fragrance Net. I got 2 of them for $50. So it's going for $25 for 1 ounce. And to me, that's worth it. So I think at one point I bought 3. I gave 2 to my guy, and I kept 1 because he's a heavier sprayer and he loves this scent, so I put him onto this. Then of course my sister put me onto it, so I'm gonna put y'all onto it. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of what I got with that. So is it a cop or drop? It's a cop. It's a definite cop. I think you guys should check this one out. It may be something really good to add to your arsenal. And again, a little bit does go a long way. However, since it's the aromatic, it's gonna burn off a little bit quicker. I wore it in the cooler months in Chicago, and it's still kind of stuck around for maybe 3 or 4 hours before really dying down to a skin scent. But I'm really feeling this one. It just smells so good. It just smells so fresh, and it really just smells like that you're clean, that you're fresh. And clean has a lot of different variations. They have clean kind of unisex. They have clean men. They have clean cotton, warm cotton, clean air. It's so many different things. And when I started to see more of the clean line is when I was in Macy's and Carson's, etc. So once they got on, I guess, in Sephora, it started to spread out, and a lot of more people weren't interested. Since this one was about $25 for 1 ounce, I'm going to rate it an 8.5 on that one. So my overall rating for that, 7 on performance, 7 on projection, 7 on play, 8.5 on price, and that's a grand total of like 29. So let's average it all out. It's an average of maybe 7.5 or 7.75. So all in all, I think it's a cop. I think it's a definite cop. And the best time of spring, best time to wear this one will be in the spring or the fall. I don't see this one lasting a lot through the heat and humidity. It'll burn off kind of quick. So again, this has been your boy Uncommon Sense. Thank you guys, and stay tuned for the outfit of the day, so that you guys can see how I style myself and accompany the fragrance with my styling. Also, make sure that you guys check out my Instagram. Today was a good day for me, and I want to share that with you guys. I just launched my sneaker line, so I'm very happy about that. I got pre-order details up now, and again, for the first 10 people, I'm running a little giveaway. So you get in there, you pre-order your sneaker. You can also put in your email, and we can start to generate you a discount code. I would prefer that you guys pay full price. However, I understand, but really good product, really good sneaker. You guys check that out. I'll supply a link so that you guys can go to my Instagram and also get that sneaker from me, from 3D Designs. Even though I'm Uncommon Sense here with the fragrances, 3D Designs is my line. So I'm starting with the sneaker first, and then I will start to develop and quote unquote get out more men's line products. I'm working on them now. However, I haven't gotten into the distribution phase just yet. I'm doing my samples, etc., so that I can go to my manufacturers and get all these products specced out and get them in boutiques, first online boutiques, stores, etc. So it's gonna be big things, man. I want you guys to be a part of that ride. So again, it's been your boy Uncommon Sense. Check out my sneaker and stay tuned for the outfit of the day. All right, y'all.